I feel like we responded well. In the game, we made a couple mistakes and just small errors, and they turned into big plays. So we just really emphasizing on just eliminating mid plays and just staying focused and keeping everybody together.
Yeah, Coach Rose went over a number of alignment busts and assignment. It was a small number. How crazy is it that it turned out like that?
Man, that just tells you kind of like every play matters. You go into a game, 70-play game, and you mess up 3 or 4 times, or 3 or 4 plays might cost you the game. So you just gotta really just do a good job of executing throughout the week and coming to game day and just doing your job and executing.
How big is it for you guys to get K. Rich back this week?
It's huge. K. Rich, he's just a big part of our defense. On and off the field, K. Rich, he's been here for a while now, a lot longer than everybody else. So just his lead and next example on the field, he's always knowing what to do, doing his job, and he's a good playmaker. He's a good tackler in space, and they give us a big help to our defense.
Why is New Mexico State a good opportunity to just get better?
Overall, just coming back, just being able to bounce back from a loss that we feel like, we really we played a good game for the most part. We just, like you said, those big plays, but just coming from a loss, and just being able to get on the field and be able to play an opponent and being able to hopefully to come out with a W. That's the plan, and just get that confidence back in us and being able to go on, to the finish the rest of the SEC. It'll be a big help.
What kind of challenge does New Mexico State present against defense?
They got a great running back, a real shifty kid, can run. A couple running backs back there, quarterback, and he's an experienced quarterback, older. So they got some guys and a receiver. They got some good-looking receivers. So they got some guys that got experience that can play. So I think it'll be a great match.
With how this running back breaks tackles, how hard is that to prepare for and go against that?
It's really just like any normal week. You just got to be able to rely on your fundamentals and technique. When it comes down to open field space and open field tackling and just shimmy your feet and getting the running back on the ground. That's the main thing.
Welcome back. It's our Friday edition of the A of On the Hill with Pat Jenkins Sports Talk. It's brought to you each and every day by Lindsay & Associates, with locations in Fayetteville, also 2 in Rogers. Lindsay & Associates, we bring great neighbors together. This is also brought to you by Locomotion. That's located just below the Northwest Arkansas Mall here in Fayetteville. And also, too, it's brought to you by Fun City. You can catch them right off the 412 bypass in Springdale. And if you don't ever get a chance to catch us out and about, too busy, check us out on iHeartRadio as we podcast each and every day our top segment of OTH's daily live show Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. And we came in our last segment with some junior inside linebacker Dre Greenlaw audio. Dre talked about finishing, just what it means to get back into the winning column. And Demetrius, what do you think about Dre's audio? And then we've got our best segment. Demetrius came up with it. It's the Get Left or Get Right Pick'em segment. And we're going to let you know our games here in just a minute. But I want to get your take on Dre real quick.
I think Dre hit the nail on the head. Just coming in playing a clean game, consistent game, and I do think the addition of Kevin Richardson on that defense side and that secondary will kind of help eliminate some of those mental mistakes that I felt came from that safety position, which led to some big plays in that Texas A&M game.
Give me your player, one offensive and one defensive player, before we get into the picks.
I'm going to go with K-Rich. I think he's going to come out and really lead the troops. He's, coming back off an injury, but I think he's really got a lot to play for being his senior year. And I think he's really just going to come out and really be the motivator for this weekend's game on defense side of the ball.
Offensive.
I'm going to go Jordan Jones. I think they really did like what they saw from him last week. And they're really going to try to focus on Jonathan Nance as well as Jordan Jones this week, is really making them the focal point of trying to get them the ball in the receiving core.
My defensive player, I'm going Randy Ramsey, and I'm going offensive player, I'm going to go Cheyenne O'Grady. I think those two players have really big games, and that's going to be something that they can build off of, both offensively and defensively. And now let's get off into it. It's that segment. It's the Get Left or Get Right segment that we've decided. My producer, Demetrius, came up with that very good name, I should say. So, are we ready to rock and roll, D? All right, here we go. Game 1. Ole Miss travels to Alabama.
I think Ole Miss going to get left and Alabama going to keep on being right. I think they're on the right road. Roll Tide.
All right, I say get right Tide. I'm going with Alabama. Game 2. Mississippi State travels to the Plains to take on the Auburn Tigers.
I have Auburn going right and Mississippi State going left. I think they haven't bounced back from their loss last week.
I'm going Auburn right, I think. When you have Kerryon Johnson and Petway both healthy in the backfield with Craig as your receiver, it looks like Jared Stidham's starting to get a lot better. Home game, great defense. We'll take an Auburn. Vandy travels to take on the Florida Gators. Which one you got? Who's getting left? Who's getting right?
I think Vandy going to get right. I think Florida's super juice or their good luck has kind of ran out. I think they're going to get left.
I'm going to take Vandy. Ralph Webb has always rushed in each and every game he's played against his hometown. You know, he's a Gainesville native. I think he's going to go back home his senior year, get over 100, and I think they'll bounce back from what was a very embarrassing and humbling defeat to the hands of the number 1 team in the country in Alabama. So I'm going to take Vandy as well. Game 4, Georgia heads to Rocky Top to take on the Vols. What you got?
I think Georgia going right and Tennessee will be going left. Georgia just seems to have the momentum, and they're the key factor coming out of the East.
I'm taking Georgia as well, just because they're just a better team. South Carolina travels to Texas A&M. 7:30 kickoff tomorrow night.
This is kind of a pick'em game. You know, I'm going to go with Texas A&M. I'm going to go with Texas A&M. I think they get right and keep the momentum going, and South Carolina slips up and gives this one away.
Banged up South Carolina. It feels like it's going to be 12, 13, 14, and the 15th man at College Station night game. I'm taking Kevin Sumlin if he gets one more extra week to breathe. And the last game, real quick, Arkansas, New Mexico. Who you got?
I got Arkansas. I think this is a game they should easily win, but I think they're going to have to come out playing strong and focused.
I'm going to take the Hogs, and that's going to wrap it up. We took you up. The next thing, Hayes in the barn, guys, as we like to say. Next time we'll talk on Monday, and we'll recap this game, and then look forward to Arkansas's trip to Columbia, South Carolina to take on the Gamecocks. I want to give a big shout-out to our guest, Kevin McPherson of AR Hoop Scoop, for coming on and talking basketball, as well as Otis Kirk from 247 Sports. He gave us the football side of things. And also, too, want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors, Lindsay & Associates, with locations in Fayetteville, locations in Rogers. Lindsay & Associates, we bring great neighbors together. Also, Locomotion. Catch them just below the Northwest Arkansas Mall. And also, lastly, Fun City. You can catch them on the 412 Highway just in Springdale, Arkansas. And if you don't get a chance each and every day to catch us, check us out on iHeart as we podcast our top segment. But that's going to wrap up the week. You guys enjoy it. Have a great and blessed weekend. And we'll talk to you on Monday. This has been On the Hill with Pat Jenkins. Holler.
It's 2 o'clock.